Again, with Halloween special, yes, we know it's 2 days after Halloween, but who gives a damn? We're going to do what we do. So, announcements. Jahida.
Yeah, so I just released my single last Friday called Fallen and my music video. So check it out on my YouTube channel, Fallen, Jahida, Yajaira. Check it out, it's awesome. So I hope you all enjoy. Tell me how you like it. Subscribe and you'll get notifications on the next album that's going to be premiering live. So that was also fun to do. But yeah, lots of things happening. So check out Fallen.
Very nice. This is good. This is very good. Please up. Anything else? You got modeling shows or anything coming up that you want to announce? No.
Not really. Not at this time.
Okay.
The next one comes up. Future coming. Yeah. I'll tell you.
So, tonight we're going to have a guest DM. So, our very own Glorious Day is going to step up and be a guest DM tonight. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. You ready? Let me switch the scene. Here we go. Check one.
Oh, right.
Got my big boy. Big Blue is going to help everybody tonight.
Excuse me while I set up a little bit.
This tastes like medicine.
Yeah.
Cough syrup.
Hurricane
It does taste like cough syrup. Bad memories.
You want to taste it?
Yeah.
Mm. So when I was in court school, a friend of mine, he was from South Africa. And in South Africa, I guess the big thing that they do is drink cough syrup. And they call it robo-tripping because Robitussin. So Sloan said, hey, guess what? We should robo-trip. I said, I don't know what the hell that is, but I'll go ahead and do it with you. So he buys 2 bottles of cough syrup, and I drink one, he drinks one. It was the worst experience of my life. I laid in bed, and he would come up and bother me. Hey, Jay, everything good? And all I heard was, and Matt came in at one point. Like everybody in the course, everybody in our class came in at one point. Hey, you all right? Hey, you all right? Matt came in. Are you okay? All right, man. You walked out. It was horrible. That's what that tasted like.
You're just like this.
I was just like, leave me alone.
You all right, dude?
Now you know kids don't.
Don't do drugs.
No, but well.
Except marijuana. That's good. No, I'm just kidding.
That's not a drug. That's from the earth, right?
Yeah.
That's their excuse.
I think so is the poppy seed that,
The poppy plant is also from the earth.
so they start mixing.
Oh, they're definitely drugs, all of it. I'm just joking around.
All right. Everybody set up and ready? All right. So we'll kind of set the scene. What was that city we were last at?
You guys are Wainuria.
Wainuria?
Wainuria.
Wainuria?
Wino,
Okay.
like wino.
All right, so Wainuria at the Adventurers Guild. We'll say everybody's congregated there. Okay? Roll a perception check.
I'm still eating my chickens. This was 15.
Okay. So you're sitting there, all you guys are just sitting there chatting, having a good time. You notice across the bar that there's a thin, kind of down-looking half-elf wizard talking to the bartender, and he's pointing at you guys while he's talking to the bartender.
From a half elf to a half elf. What?
So he kind of gets the idea you're talking to him. So he comes up and he's like, He goes, hello, everybody.
Maybe this was from the lower side of the half elf.
Is he an old man?
He looks old. It's like,
Pull up a chair.
I only come as a messenger. I do not wish to sit with you. I am here to give you an invitation. I am here on behalf of my master, WarThog, and he wishes you to come to his Colosseum. It's an invitation only. If you're interested, there's plenty of rewards if you do well. There's a reward in it for you just if you come.
What kind of
We
reward?
do well.
What
What
is
does that
Warthog
mean?
going to give us?
That is between you and him. The rules are usually the same. The bounties are usually the same. I am not at liberty to tell you. I am just here to give you the invitation. You may accept or you may decline. But if you go, I offer you each 50 gold just to go with me.
We have to go now.
I guess we can go in like 5 minutes.
Give us 5 minutes.
Okay. He just stands there awkwardly. Oh, would you like me to? Okay.
Yes.
So he wanders off to the bar.
How do you know about us? How does he know about us?
I mean, we're famous, right? But the last time we were in a Colosseum, it was to get in here. I mean, that worked out okay.
Wasn't that where there were those little jello things?
No, it was, you remember the doors and...
Oh, yes, the doors. I made a door my own too.
Is there anybody, like a table beside us or anybody near us?
Yeah, there's other people sitting there.
Can I talk to the person nearest to us?
Mhm.
Like, hey, excuse me.
Yes.
Do you know somebody by the name of WarThog? Is he pretty well known around here?
Warthog.
Is that what he said his name was?
No.
Warthog.
Well,
It's still
WarThog.
consistent with your character, though.
Warthog.
Oh, it's the Warthog. Warthog the Destroyer.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes.
Wait, Warthog the...
Yes, what about the Warthog?
The destroyer.
Uh-huh. Well, he was a famous warrior a while back, and last I heard, he made himself a nice little business venture down in the Fae. Yep, you're welcome.
I think we should-
And he runs off to the bathroom.
I leaned towards her and I think we should go. I heard great things about the Fae.
Well, I've always wanted to go, and
I'm
I
not a
could learn a
fan
lot
of the
there.
Fae and things that come from the Fae. I tend to get in trouble around the Fae.
I'm in. It'd be a great adventure. I could write a lot of things about the Fae.
So we have to.
So
do
wait,
we have
can
to
Peacock
cross
come
over
too?
then to the Feywild? You like the Feywild, don't you?
I think we know who really likes the Feywild around here, huh? You know what I'm saying?
What? Me?
There's a friend in, I'm in. Who else is in?
Old Man Grams, I'm in too.
That's not your accent.
Old man, I am in. Senor.
Vámonos.
He sees you go like this,
Vámonos.
so he thinks you guys called him over.
Let's go.
So he's like, did you summon me?
See, we're coming with you.
I'm pleased. Are you wishing to leave at this moment? Or shall I wait another 5 minutes?
Let's go.
I think more time like the present.
I'm not sure he has another 5 minutes left. So it looks like he.
I'm right here.
I know. You better go with him while he's still.
Well, it's a day's ride. Hopefully I make it that long. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, Abuelo, let's go.
Okay. So you guys,
Transportation for us.
of course, Warthog has arranged everything.
All right.
Ready? All right.
We're ready.
So you guys get out. You guys leave the Adventurers Guild. And as you walk out, you see two what are essentially like stagecoaches. And these things look nice, right? The type of stuff nobles. We'd say that these are the D&D versions of a limousine, right? Yeah, these things are nice. Big old thoroughbreds pulling it. Each one's got a driver, and each driver looks like they can handle themselves. Looks like they're very stout warriors. Okay, looks like maybe 4 in one, 3 in the other with me. Pile in.
Wait. Who was this man?
Oh, am I there too?
You're not?
He's not there yet.
No, it's the third one. Is it four?
Oh, sorry.
3 of
3? Yeah, 4 with me.
Oh, okay.
My math sucks. Sorry.
Oh, and Peacock. Sorry, yes.
Peacock.
I hate to inform you, Peacock has already taken part in this challenge, and he is no longer.
But he comes with me everywhere.
He will not be
He's
allowed
my
to
family.
assist you in battle. He may come, but he will not be there to assist you if you decide.
But he's like my family.
Is Glorious with us?
No, he stayed up late tinkering with his guns. He slept through all this.
You know, that was like a boogie bomb.
Nobody knows that.
First one is to shoot you, you put a boogie bomb on it, and they can't shoot you, you can kill them.
So, who wants to get into the first one? Who wants to get into the second one?
Yeah, it does.
I'll get in with Gramps.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right, we'll say the 3 of you get in the first one, and then the 3 of you get in the second one with Gramps.
Wouldn't it be boulders, parchment, shears?
Yeah.
So when you guys get into your stagecoach, you see what looks like a giant ball of fuzz sticking out of a robe. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you we have one coming along as well.
Who's in the stagecoach?
It's them 3.
You 3?
Get to know each other, you got a day. And he closes the door and hops in with you guys.
Welcome to my stagecoach. My name is Rob Boss, the magnificent traveling magician extraordinaire. And then
A magician?
I make a couple butterflies appear and just float past you.
What is
Do it again.
And I do it again,
What is this?
and I do it one more time.
Didn't you hear him? He said he's a magician.
Are you not impressed of my feats of magic?
Weren't you a painter?
No, that was my cousin.
You're not there.
We're not in the coach.
You're stuck with me.
So I believe
Years for a head.
you have all decided to join this challenge?
Are you also in the challenge?
Oh, I seek glory and fortune. I will be the champion.
You alone?
Oh, no. No, I mean, I will. Whoever is around, I'll definitely go.
Good.
My friend. And we'll keep on fighting.
Nice to meet you. I look
So
up
do
like
you
that.
make other things besides butterflies?
Certainly. And I make a little unicorn gallop across.
So we'll just say, you guys slept, all that fun stuff. It's a day's ride to where you're going. So the old man comes out. He's like, "Do you guys have plenty of time to get acquainted with Mr. Boss?" Good. He'll be joining you. He's been begging to join, and he hasn't found a team yet. And I said I happen to know of a team, and he joined. Good guy. Mixed butterflies.
It's not that no one wanted to be on my team. I'm just too great for everybody else.
Like I said, he couldn't find a team before. By the way, my name is Shiloh. That's it. I did not tell you before because I didn't think you would come.
Your name is Shiloh?
Shiloh,
Shiloh. Goodbye.
like my cousin, Shiloh the Boof. Anyway, I present to you the Colosseum. And all you see is just a mountain. And it's dark, and you hear crickets, lots of crickets. He was like, that was a joke.
Ha ha!
I like him.
Ha ha!
And all of a sudden, like out of nowhere, he starts waving his hands. And what used to look like this frumpy, tired old man, all of a sudden just seems like this insanely strong, powerful, fluid moving being. And his hands are just going faster and faster and faster. And then finally, at kind of the peak of as fast as they can go, he kind of slices down with his hands like that. And you see this like shred between like, looks like through time and space, just this opening. And where that mountain was, you see something identical through there, except it's full of life. And it's essentially what looks like a castle.
Ha ha!
Oh,
That is some magic.
oh, thank you.
I think his magic's better than yours.
Ha ha! ha.
Just
Eh.
saying.
I produced another butterfly.
And I rest my case. But it's okay. You can come too.
Will you walk through my rift? After you. And you see him, he kind of waves to the stagecoaches and they just take off.
Guess we're going in.
Stick my arm
No
in.
choice.
Pull it back out.
So I run over and I grab Tansy's hand.
No, you just see your arm. You see your arm. You just see your arm go like this, and then like this, and like this. Okay,
Seems okay.
maybe after me. So he just walks in first. He's like, come, everybody, through the rift, please.
Are we doing this, Tansy?
I walked through.
Oh, you can't talk to her. She's in the stage coach.
No, everybody's out.
Everybody's out.
Together. Yeah.
I didn't know. I was still in stage coach.
We have no
I am
choice.
still
Let's
in
go.
stage coach.
So I pull Carolyn and we go in.
Hello, baby.
So as you guys walk through the rift, in front of you, you see, again, that giant mountain. Except this time, in the face of the mountain appears to be almost like this castle that's just carved into it. And protruding out of the mountain are these big, majestic walls. And between those walls is a giant gate. And coming up from those walls are multiple spires going up about 100, 200 feet. These things are incredibly tall. And all over the walls and the mountain and the spires, there's just vegetation growing everywhere. And in the spires, there's multiple windows. And on these walls and in these spires, you guys see multiple guards walking. A lot of them are Goliaths. Some of them are dwarves. Some look like they are magic users. Some look like they're fighters. Just, this place is loaded. You get the sense that this place is locked down for a reason. So, Shiloh walks up to the gate. He's like, oh, follow me, please. Welcome to the Fae, and welcome to WarThogs Colosseum. And he snaps his fingers, and just as he does that, those gates open, like huge, thundering gates. You guys feel them as they open up. And what they open up to is this beautiful courtyard with this gardens, and in the center is a giant, beautiful fountain And on the other side of that fountain, you see this walkway that kind of goes around the fountain into the back. You see another set of doors that goes into the mountain. Follow me through the garden. He takes you guys to the front door, and he's like, well, if you guys are ready, welcome to WarThogs Colosseum. And again, he snaps his fingers, and the doors open, wide open. And when they do, you guys see what looks like the party of the century. It's this giant circular room. And there's a walkway that goes straight down the middle. And in the middle, you see this stage with multiple bards playing music. And all around the bards, you see just multiple magic users just shooting out, pyrotechnics and fireballs in the empty space above them. And on the sides and in front of the stage, you guys see multiple tables where people are either drinking or gambling. The left and right wall, you see there's bars there, like taverns, and they're just stacked with more booze than you could ever want. And behind the stage, there's a circular two stairwells that go up behind it, and they lead to a second floor. They merge onto one, and then they go up. And around on all those walls, along the walls, are golden statues of just what looks like magnificent warriors in their ultimate battle poses. He's like, welcome. When you are ready, WarThog would like to see you on the second floor. If you are interested, we can go now. If not, he's a patient man. It's up to you.
So as soon as I see the party,
Did we
I
get
run
the
in.
party? Oh boy, somebody pinch me.
See Warthog?
Warthog.
Warthog.
It's WarThog.
Warthog. Or Shadow Weiss.
Shallow.
Okay. Well, if you wish, then follow me. And as you guys are walking around the stage, you just notice that all the people who look like they work there are dressed magnificently. Robes made of silk and gold adorns them. Hanging from the ceiling are just multiple chandeliers. And in between the chandeliers, you're seeing all these fireballs explode from the guys on stage making a nice little show. So he takes you guys up the stairs, and as you get up there, again, you see just this beautiful upstairs area with multiple doors all around it. And more of those statues that you saw before, but this time of different warriors. And right in the...
So everybody that's in the dance floor, who's out there?
It's just, all kinds of different races, and they're just all over. These are just patrons. These are people who are there to just party and gamble and have fun. You almost get the vibe that this is kind of a secret place where things go on that probably that wouldn't fly outside of the Fae, right? So there are definitely a lot of nobles and warriors and intermingling all over the place in the first floor. But when you get to the second floor, you don't see many people at all. But what you do see is you'd see two Goliaths standing in front of this one door. And the door is kind of cracked open. And it's a very beautiful, nice, again, majestic looking door. Kind of symbolizes that someone important's in there. Follow me through the door to meet with Mr. WarThog. He pushes the door open, and you see just these walls, and they're just lined with more of those statues, but above these statues are just multiple weapons, just insanely strong and powerful weapons. And in the center of the room is a desk, and behind it is it's like this chair, but it almost looks like a throne. And it's encrusted with rubies and gold and stuff. And you don't see anyone in the room at first. Mr. WarThog, your guests. Yes, yeah, bring him. Bring him in, please. And from around the chair walks this halfling. And he's wearing just beautiful armor. It looks like it's made out of the scales of a dragon. and he has an eye patch on, and he looks a lot more stout than most halflings, right? He looks like maybe his real dad's a dwarf or something. He don't know, you know what I mean? So he comes out and he goes, welcome to my Colosseum, everybody. Oh, I've been waiting for my new guests. He's like, have you guys had time to see the area at all yet?
No, I wanted to party.
Yeah, we tried to join the party, but we were told we have to talk to you first. So is it a party like this every day?
All day and all night.
This is
Mm-hmm. Yes, it took me years to create this, but this is the safe haven. If you want to do anything, you can do it here. But that's not why I brought you guys. You are welcome to party. You are my guests. So the point of this Colosseum is I invite who I feel are either the most epic, or in your case, up-and-coming warriors. I was given your names by multiple people from the Adventurers Guild. I guess you guys made a good name for yourself in a couple of cities there.
See, I told you we were famous.
I mean, I exaggerate a lot. A couple people told me that. Right? It's all about the presentation.
Very true.
But those couple people I hold in high regards. So
See, still famous.
So what I do here is I bring you guys in to fight epic battles. And if you win, I reward you.
With?
Well, it depends on which tier of the battle you win, right? As now, I can tell you guys are not strong enough to fight to the end, and I understand that. And that's why I set it up the way I have. You will just have to get through tier 1, and I believe the going rate for tier 1, and you can stop me when I say this, would be 500 gold apiece.
That's good.
Well, then you die.
I go,
But
Rob Boss goes, ha ha!
500 each or 500 total?
have you seen this place? 500 each.
That must be one
I
intense battle.
I reward my participants.
Rob Boss
Well,
accepts, as well as my colleagues here. We're all on the same
All
team.
right.
Let's do this.
I don't know who you are.
I'm glad to see that your leader has spoken for you as a team.
I am Rob Boss the Magnificent.
Lil Shrub does not speak to
Okay,
us.
so Tandy, you have
Oh, that's your name. Little Shrub.
That's the nickname that my teammates call me, but I am Rob Boss the Magnificent Extraordinaire Magician Traveling. You've heard of me.
So are you,
They,
Huh?
are you human?
Yes, I'm human. Yeah.
well, since Little Shrub has spoken for the team, I welcome you to tonight's event. It's going to be amazing. And fear not, there's a very good chance that you all will die. This is your first time in the Colosseum. So I will inform you, I do keep on staff some of the most powerful clerics in all of Corinth.
I let out a sigh of relief.
Yes. I could not be in business if all my up-and-comers were just dying left and right. Your death will come eventually, but not at the hands of Tier 1.
Tier 1, is that your god?
Tier
You said yes.
Tier isn't tier yours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Tier 1 is where they have all those nice fancy furniture.
Marissa is here to be like, yes.
That's tier 1. Tier 1 is where they have all the nice fancy furniture that they ship overseas from a leash. They get all their stuff from a leash.
That's true. We did get all this from there.
Tier 1.
So then we should do 5.
Fight happening.
Well, if you die, you don't get a reward. Oh, speaking of reward, Shiloh, reward them, please, with What did I promise them? I forgot.
100 gold pieces, I heard. And Rob Boss does not lie.
You said 50, but give them 100, you cheap wizard. Oh, man, you remind me of this Nexium guy I knew back in the day. Cheap bastard. Here you go. I like you. You make jokes. When you complete the final tier, I will reward you with one of those weapons of your choice, along with a statue of you encrusted in solid gold. Well, not solid, because I learned that stuff's really squishy. And when I went to poke a Goliath, it made his face like this. So I had it mixed with other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
So wait, Mr. Shallow.
There are
You said that
6.
Peacock has been here before. Does Peacock have a statue?
Yes, Peacock does have a statue. Because he sees him behind you. He's like, welcome back, Mr. DeBow. Yes,
That was his real name.
that's his real name.
Yeah. It was,
It's Peebo Bryson.
Huh?
Peebo.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Padot.
Peebo.
Mr. Padot.
So when does this battle start? When does tier 1 start?
Tonight, but I will wait for you to enjoy yourselves and enjoy the facility. All these rooms around on the outside of my office are all sleeping quarters for the multiple guests, along with hundreds of others in the back behind me. Think of this place as your party palace. Anything you want, you can have. And since you're my guest, you pay for nothing. You enjoy everything for free. Well, except for the gambling. I'd be glad to take your gold. And Mr. Paladin Man, if you would like to pray, you can. If you'd like to party, you can do that too. Who is your god? Tyr. Oh. Many of your fellow paladins have came here in the past to worship.
Mujeres?
I don't speak troll.
No hablo inglés.
Common, I speak common. Okay. I like you.
Mr. Odd, what,
Dog.
as tier dog, what do we fight as tier 1? Are we fighting other groups? Or
No. It will be challenging, but it won't be as challenging as fighting other warriors. You'll be fine. And like I said, if you die, you come back.
like monkeys? Or
They'll be trying to kill you.
okay. They
Mm-hmm.
more than one?
Much more than one.
Okay.
The rounds for this game
Excuse me?
are the rounds.
Rob Boss.
Yes, I'm glad you asked.
Request that he excludes himself from these tests. I wasn't ready for this. I'm a fake. I am not a traveling magician. I just showed up and they picked me up on the side of the road.
You crack me.
No, I'm being serious.
Only a true leader could humble himself in such a way as to make those jokes. I too am scared.
And I make butterflies again. That's what I do.
Okay. What was your question again, Mrs. Roll for persuasion. That'd be the one, probably persuasion.
How many
It's up to you.
tiers
Yeah,
are
roll
there?
persuasion.
I would do that. If he wants to keep the information secret.
16.
Only one tier. Only
There are
one
6 tiers. The first tier, actually, I like you. Maybe it's the blue. I don't know. But yes, the first tier only consists of 2 rounds.
Rob Boss is in this contest again. There's only 2 rounds. I was just joking. I am the magnificent, extraordinaire, traveling magician.
Yes. The second round being the most deadly.
And I exclude myself again from these tests.
If we fight round 1, do we get 250?
You get nothing for round 1. If you complete a tier upon your next return, or right after if you wish, I don't advise. But if you wish,
Can we negotiate this? After tier 1, 250.
I would love.
After tier 1, we
I
were
would
getting
love-
500.
After round 1, I meant to say.
Tier 1, round 1 is really there to warm the crowd up.
100 gold after round 1. I will assemble the best team and give the crowd a show.
Roll for persuasion. I'll give you with advantage because he thinks you're their leader.
And I shoot butterflies while I speak. 18.
Okay. I'll give you 100 gold for round 1, but I expect for you to make it through tier 1. But if you don't, you guys die in round 2. Once I bring you back, upon your walk of shame as you leave, I will give you 100 gold each.
So let me ask why 2 rounds?
The first round is to just get the crowd warmed up.
Do we get a rest?
I'll give you a short rest. Only because it's tier 1. I'll do this for you. You won't really need it, but I'll give it to you.
Does it have a place to pick up supplies and stuff around here before we get the show on the road?
I just have standard items for you to take in there. If you did not bring it with you, unfortunately, and if it's not something as basic as arrows.
Shallow Persianus, he said, come now.
What?
Shallow,
Oh.
he said, come now. So
Yes.
he came now.
Yeah. What are you needing?
I don't know, what do you got?
I told you, I will only supply you with arrows and basic weaponry.
I don't need arrows. Darwin might need arrows.
I'll take arrows.
You can have as many arrows as you want.
Is that all you're gonna give us, our arrows?
With that, I start.
What else would you like?
Is that all we're going to need?
Well, I expect up-and-coming epic warriors like yourselves to have came armed and ready for... Shiloh, did you tell them what I told you? No.
So, what was Shalom supposed to tell us then?
To come armed? That was all.
You had
So
one
with that,
job, Shallow.
I'm stuffing arrows in my quiver. How many did I?
You had one job.
Oh, yeah, we'll say there's a bunch of them. What can your quiver hold, like 25?
No more than that, because I have 29 right now.
Oh, then, yeah, you get 30. 30 arrows. Well, you have 59 arrows now. I don't know.
Okay.
She said,
Yeah.
I'll give you how many you can hold. How many do you have? 29. Okay, you can hold 30. I'll give you.
Oh, no. I gave her 30 more.
Yeah,
That's what I thought too.
I thought you were saying, okay, you can have 30.
No, I figured her
30 on
quiver.
top of the-
Yeah. No, yeah, here you go.
And bring it back.
Yeah.
Plus 5 fire arrows plus 3 poison.
Does anybody else need arrows?
No.
May we proceed?
I don't know, can you hold some?
What?
Can you hold any?
I can hold arrows.
Just in case I run out.
Okay.
I never thought I'd say this, but I think I need a drink right now. So I just kind of turn
went
and
with
start
her.
walking away. And then I slap
come
Boss
on.
Frog on the shoulder. Thanks a lot, Boss Frog. Walk off.
One of the
Rob Boss, the magnificent extraordinaire.
Okay, Boss Frog. And I walk off.
As you walk out, one of the Goliaths that was guarding the door comes in and goes, "Boss, Xavius is here to see you." He's like,
that you?
"Well,
Is from Bus?
no, he was talking to me." "Well, little shrub, if you could take your team and enjoy yourselves, I will hold you personally accountable as their leader for anything that may happen."
I will take responsibility and send up a unicorn to my room, please.
"Okay."
And,
What is this, The Witcher?
Or Voldemort?
just a unicorn.
His face is said,
So he looks at Shiloh and he goes,
Unicorn?
"Assist the man with his unicorn? People are into weird things." Shiloh goes, "It wouldn't be my first." And he goes, and all of a sudden you see like a unicorn run by the door.
Immediately, a tear drops from my eye. I've never seen it in real life. I mean, yes, I have. I traveled all over the world. And my team boss, we will be number one.
"He will be in your room awaiting you. We call him Death Thrust. Enjoy."
I'll also need a pair of Velcro gloves, please. And that'll be it.
"Those are in your room as well."
I like this place. Then I shoot a couple butterflies and I walk out.
I'm gonna go to one of the Goliaths and I'm like, can I take a quick like picture with you?
And he's like, And he looks over at the other one. He's like, "Okay."
So we take like a selfie and I do like a magic thing.
He's like this.
Oh, if we're gonna die, I'm definitely gonna document it.
He's like, and he goes, "So which half of you is elf?"
Good question. I don't know. I think about it.
"Well, when you figure it out, come see me." And the one next to him goes,
so I go straight to a drink.
"Okay. All right. We'll start with you. You in the room with your unicorn?"
No, I walk downstairs with my Velcro gloves on. Ha ha, everybody! I just wave with my big old Velcro gloves.
Everybody's just having a good time partying. No one even notices.
In the English version, they go, ha ha!
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
That's why I said, I knew you guys would get it.
Called him
Well,
Bob.
what's your thing, Baha? No, it's not. Aha!
Aha!
So I grab Pivo's hand and say, "Peacock, you gotta show me your statue. Where is it?"
I don't know how to do the Peebo voice, but he's like, "Come with me." How's it? Do it.
It's like a dumb deep voice.
Oh. "Come with me."
No,
That-
that sounds like the dude from like World. That sounds like Warcraft.
Oh.
Job's done.
Yeah.
That's not people.
Come with, come with me. That's better. Come with me.
Did that work? Now I have to do it.
Yeah. It is right over there.
To the statue.
Yeah. It is right over there. Do you see me?
People turn into Arnold, man.
And yeah. And you notice in his statue, it looks exactly like him. It's solid gold. And in there, he's holding this like, it's a mace, but one that you've never seen before. It looks just like something totally original, totally different. But that's his statue. It's right there by one of the bars.
Yo, Peebo, what'd you have to fight in Tier 1?
That was so long ago, I don't remember. I heard they changed it up. It's only me and two of my buddies. So,
Peebo, you just...
Why else are you chasing the Arnold, man?
yeah, I probably could.
At least
Wish
Carlin likes
pants
you.
now.
I can tell you what's at the end of the last tier. And he gets real serious. He goes, death. Just kidding.
How
Joe,
was the
Joe.
last time we were in a Colosseum?
I
Any
c-
tips?
use teamwork and don't die.
Well, that's the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Trust. That was the last advice you gave us.
Yeah,
So
probably.
this time, teamwork.
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 Oh yeah, this is just pure ass kicking. So yeah, no games. Just
games.
you go in and you kill. It's fun. You like it.
I'm in the
Hey, if
background
you say
saying
so.
Big Boss is number one, and how we killed all these creatures together. Just bragging.
So the guys you're talking to are all like warriors with, look like they have about 50 battles each on them.
Yes, we've slayed 5, 10 dragons easily. This whole team boss. Tier 1 would be no problem. Let me shoot a couple butterflies.
One of them goes, and like flicks it down. He's like, "That's cute."
Like I said, we even took down one of the minor gods. No problem. So, what does Tier 1 have in store?
You'll be fine. You've killed dragons and gods.
I know, but if I were just, a prying man, I just want to know, what would round 1 look like?
Make persuasion, but at disadvantage because these guys are pretty seasoned.
That would be 7.
Those butterflies you've just releasing, just a couple hundred of those, you'll be fine.
Ha ha! This will be easy.
Good luck with those butterflies.
Boss team.
And they all
Dragon
leave.
Slayers.
And they all leave, and
Hello.
female elf comes up to you and she's like, "I believe your fake stories."
You wouldn't happen to be Harry there, would you? And I show up my Velcro gloves.
She's like- You hear him under her breath. She's like, oh, "WarThog doesn't pay me enough for this." Yes, I'm whatever you want. And she-
Ha!
Can I see him from where I am in the crowd or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna use, because I'm like, I don't know about this boss frog guy.
Boss
Just
Frog?
gonna go back out
Isn't
and
Boss
go-
Frog
if
like
I'm gonna go
suntan
in-
lotion or something?
Boss Hog.
I'm gonna go into this battle. Thoughts to read his mind.
Okay, how does that?
DC on that?
Not for the initial highlight piece.
So it's just, whatever I'm thinking.
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
get
yeah,
high
my
level
intelligence,
surface
yeah.
thoughts. She can
If
dig
I
deeper.
probe deeper, then you have to do a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Check or whatever.
So
So,
just like service level. Okay.
When you cast a spell, if they have an intelligence rear or lower, doesn't speak any language, they're not affected.
Yeah.
Learn the surface thoughts of the creature. What is most
So
on his
surface
mind
level.
in that moment?
Surface level, scared.
Scared.
And definitely have an inflated ego.
We get
Okay,
anything
so I
about
would
Boss Hog?
probe deeper. You gotta make a wisdom saving throw.
And what's your DC? 42. 17.
No, 13.
Mm,
Spell DC.
19. Wisdom saving throw.
I guess I don't get
But I think he knows though
Yeah,
too, right?
If it
Doesn't he
fails,
know?
if it fails, you gain insight into reasoning, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind.
But do I detect it though? And if I do,
What happens if he succeeds on it?
Yeah. Either way, the target knows that you're probing into his mind.
I'll look at you
and wave with
But he
my.
doesn't know it's coming from me. He just knows someone's probing, right?
Does it
'Cause
say
we're in a
specifically?
crowd.
What does it say
It
specifically?
just says either way the target knows that you are probing.
So it is you.
Yeah. Unless you shift your
So I'm gonna look right at you, wave with my Velcro glove, and
Unless
shoot
you
out a couple
shift your
butterflies.
attention to another creature's thoughts. Can I shift real quickly?
Yeah, you shift over, and you just hear, "I'm awesome, I'm awesome, I'm awesome, I'm awesome," and there's a guy, and he's dancing. It's like,
He
"I'm
still
awesome,
knows.
I'm awesome." But that's who you shot over to.
I'm like, okay.
It's just the spell doesn't end if you shift it somewhere else.
She said I gotta stop. I like closing my eyes and focus again.
What do you want to do?
I went to the bar to get a drink.
Okay. Bartender's like, "Hi, how are you? What can I get for you?"
I'd like a shot.
Of what?
What's the best kind you have here?
Ah, yes. She goes back and she puts pretty much a goblet down, and she pours this bright green liquid in there, and as it hits the goblet, you hear this like sizzling sound, and this smoke starts rising from it. She goes, "Here you go, try that."
What's in it?
I don't know, it's the best we got though.
I need it. So I chug it and I drink it.
Okay. And roll a, yeah, roll a Constitution savings throw real quick.
Oh, jeez. I was just gonna give you a little Constitution. 15.
Okay. You just drink it, you slam the cup down, and you feel all right. Just like a tiny
But there you can
little.
beside me.
Not sitting right next to you, but there are just people everywhere, all around.
Who's closer to me?
You see like a dwarf. He's sitting at the bar. He looks very noblish, I guess you could say. Dressed to the nines. He's about one seat over from you. What do you want to do?
I just go to the bar. Bartender,
Yes.
jocks. Jocks for everybody. The most expensive tequila you have.
You have them. You have the gold to pay for this?
No, you see, I'm a guest of Ross Boss.
Who is Ross Boss?
The man upstairs.
WarThog?
Yes.
Yes, and that allows you to have what you would
Hey,
like
welcome to D&D, Dave.
I get whatever I want, he said.
for yourself. I've worked here for like 30 years. I know what I'm talking about.
Shots. Everybody.
So she pours the same thing she just poured for her and puts it in front of you. She goes, "There you go."
Okay. I just walk off of it.
Okay.
Really felt like let down, like I can't believe I just like took that from you, like, okay.
Ay, Dios mío.
I'm gonna go over to Words of Freedom. I'm gonna be like, we're so screwed. I can't believe I just said that. We're in trouble.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're in trouble.
You mean about that guy that just came along with us?
Yes, Boss Fox.
I don't understand this man.
He has no idea what he's doing.
I wonder if...
That's all you hear in the background.
just kill him.
No, we should heal
After
on
his, Sir Meliodas.
Meliodas. I keep saying Leonidas.
I have a feeling we're gonna have to save him because I don't think he knows what
Yeah, there's people starting to come to the bar.
Who's around us?
Just this stout human in full armor walks up to the bar next to you guys to order a drink.
So I look, I grab him, and I take him to the room.
He's like, whoa. Whoa.
I don't know what's happening here. Can I just have some fairy dust?
Talking to the bartender?
Yes.
I can ask the wizards to provide that for you. I cannot. I'm just a barmaid. Is that a drink? Oh, I don't know that one.
And I tell her kind of what's in it.
Okay. She's like, oh, let me try this. And she mixes it all up.
Oh my god, I spilled that one.
Oh, okay. She gives it to you. Mix everything up. She gives it to you. She's like, there you go. I made it exactly the way you wanted it.
Thank you.
Yep. And it tastes exactly the way you expected.
This is amazing.
Yay!
Get it one more.
Okay. Let me see if I remember how to make this thing. I don't. She gives you it again.
That tastes a lot different.
Oh, thank you.
I think I'm good.
Make a Constitution saving throw. You just drank 2 of those. You're partying.
What is that? 15 or 13?
Man, y'all got some iron stomachs. You're fine.
14.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
A little
And I
tipsy.
go off the party.
I want to go see what's around the Colosseum. Are we able to get out to the Colosseum?
So yeah, the only way that you know of that you can get out of it is through those front doors again. You do see on the right wall and the left wall giant doors again right there, but those are sealed and there's guards in front of them, and so the only door you see is that front door to get back through the front door.
Okay.
Okay. So right at the front door, there's what appears to be just a very well dressed, human, and maybe he's 26 or so, and he's like, "Are you leaving, madame?
Not leaving. I would like to do some exploring.
Would you like me to get your coat? Do you have a coat? Did you check anything in? Are your children in the daycare?
No need to make a
Well, then have a good day, ma'am." And he snaps his fingers, and the doors open up.
Where are you at?
I'm gonna go look for, I guess, food.
There's plenty of food in this place. Whatever your little heart desires.
Alright, so where is it, in the bar area? Or?
Bar area, you can order it from any of the tables. They have waitresses and waiters going all around. You can order it from any of the gambling tables. I mean, anywhere. You just got to grab somebody and say, "This is what I want."
Alright, so what do you have? What can I order? Food.
What would you like?
That's a good question.
If you just like some food, I can get you some food.
Turkey.
Yeah, we have turkey. She's writing it down.
Ale.
We have plenty of ale. What kind of ale?
What kind? What? Your best kind.
Okay, of course.
Or whatever you have. The kind you drink. Yeah. that is the best kind.
Is that raining?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what is that going
Yeah.
on? I thought it was strobe light.
Can I have boar?
Yes, you could have some board as well.
Hey, what do they eat here in the Fae? I want to try some of that. Is it like Seder's good?
Yeah, sure. If you'd like, you can have whatever you like. We said,
Don't
yeah.
do it.
Let's just
I
say,
don't know.
we have a secret menu for the real foodie types.
Just bring me something from the Fae, surprisingly.
Okay. Is this all, or just the 14 things you have here?
Yeah.
Okay.
For now. Round one.
Ra-
Tier one.
Tier 1.
Round one. I'll be right back. She puts your order in, and then she just walks off.
I come out and I join her.
Okay. So you guys are in this big dance floor that's right in front of the stage. And there's all kinds of, you see an orc dancing in one area, and you see this cat-looking humanoid dancing with a dwarf, and just all kinds of different humanoids just out there dancing. You even see a goblin. Looks like he's just spinning around in circles, right in the middle of the dance floor.
Go goblin, go goblin, go goblin.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So he comes up to you and he's like, "What's up? What's up, girl? You like this?"
What is his name? Mr. Mouse?
Uh-huh. Yeah, what's up? What's up?
I've never seen a
Hey,
goblin shaped
hey!
like this.
I'll punch you in the nuts.
Oh, I like you.
Yeah. He just dances. He busts out with this move. He kicks his right leg out and drops, does the splits, and then comes right back up.
No goblins were so flexible.
Yeah, you know, if everyone trying to kill you, you know, you get in good shape.
Do all these people come here and party every night?
All night, all day. It don't stop. I've been up for like 6 days.
And I walk up and I go, drogas, tienes drogas?
What?
Drugs.
Oh yeah, you want some drugs?
See.
Oh, I love it when a paladin wants some drugs. And he pulls out this little like green looking, it's like in this vial and it's like this green looking liquid. It's like, here you go, try that one.
Smoke it.
I say just drink it. You can do whatever you want though.
Put it under your tongue.
And he goes, wait, hold on, was that the poison? And he looks, he goes, no, I got the poison, you're good. You're good.
I drink it all.
Okay. You are gonna go into battle tonight, just to let you know.
Yes, I was like, oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Going in tonight?
Yes, but he's saying.
Yes.
you guys are all well rested from the. That's why I threw in the day long.
Okay.
But I'm outside.
It'll be like way late in the night. Yeah.
Late in the night. Great.
This guy's been here for 6 days.
Hmm. So the music you hear now starts going, and then all of a sudden you see everybody start going like this, and then everybody just becomes flat, and it just looks like a long hallway of people's faces right in front of you. And everything's like blurry, all the lights are extra shiny around you.
I just start going crazy. Just pull up my sword. I'm like waving it around.
Instantly, a giant Goliath grabs your hand, and he just takes the sword out, and he pats you on the back, and he's like, "Enjoy yourself, just not with the sword."
Job's done.
Yep, job's done.
I grab that Goliath and I take him to the room.
No, you're already in the room.
No, I said it came out.
Number 2.
Oh, that was quick. He's like,
You know, it's gonna look like a hall
Uh-huh.
by the time
Yep.
you're done.
yeah. He goes.
Hello?
So when you get him to the room,
Hello?
yeah, you get him to the room, and he's like, you could tell this isn't the first time this happened to him. So he just goes, and like his pants just fall right off, and all you see is, he's like,
That third leg.
mm-hmm.
I close that door.
He's like, good luck. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good idea. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Roll for survival.
I'll come out.
How much is your survival?
Uh-huh. Actually, make an athletics check.
Oh my god.
Have you been riding a horse all day?
Oh.
Your dex is now a -1.
Oh.
You'll have like
What did you roll?
fatigue.
Oh my God! Oh. So.
You were doing good with the other one.
You're like you're balancing in the ceiling,
Oh,
and it's like a gushing fountain.
So about 30 minutes later, you guys see Zephyrine in a wheelchair, pushing herself out. And they're-
What is this?
yeah.
I didn't know infamy.
Talk about it now. I need a 3.
Doctor. You don't need it. You need a cleric.
Zephyrine is the
Send up the
Zephyrine.
cleric.
That's right. I asked for a clerk. Come help.
You just stand there and heal me, is it?
Kill Team 6.
So you're out in the. So you went out in the garden. So you get out to the garden, and or out in the front to the front entrance. Again, you see that giant fountain, and there's just water spraying out of it, and it's just going at different intervals. And just all across this courtyard is just beautiful vegetation, finely groomed, and everything is like groomed, and it leads to like just different trails, and the trails kind of go off to the left, to the right. And on the other side of the fountain, you see that big door that you originally came through. What do you want to do?
I guess I go to the fountain. What do I see at the bottom of the fountain?
So in the bottom of the fountain, you just see a whole bunch of gold. But this gold, some of it looks like gold that you've seen, and some of it just looks like just really old coins, like you don't even recognize them. And they're just scattered all on the bottom of this thing.
So I'll get like, I guess a gold piece and I toss it in.
Okay.
For luck, for this strange game that WarThog has proposed.
So right as you throw it in, this water-shaped hand comes up and grabs it and just brings it back down. And you feel like this, kind of this aura kind of wrap around you, and it just makes you feel like, yeah, it's going to be all right. Everything's going to be okay.
Oh, I think you need to calm down.
I'm trying to.
Okay, so I kind of take one of the paths, just a random one.
Okay. So as soon as you step off into the path, it's like gravel now, and you just kind of follow it off, and you see on the other side of the path there's just like kind of this open grassy area with like a kind of a gazebo there with a bench, and yeah, just looks like a congregating area, just nothing fancy. A few people standing out there smoking.
I go approach them.
Okay.
Are you outside the castle?
I'm in the grass. I'm in the gazebo.
She was roaming
Are you in
around.
the gardens?
I'm in the grove. I'm in the gazebo. It's all G words for the G spot.
Man. Look. What happens in their
Under my bra.
yeah.
Like anime.
Hot as a motherfucker.
Casting a
It's like,
spell.
well,
It's Rob
final eyes.
That's how I cast a spell. Expelliarmus!
Make a perception check.
Only 8.
Okay, as you're walking, you just hear kind of muffled chatter coming from them. You said you approach them. So you get there, you see this one. You see this one kind of taller-looking elf, and definitely just his stature. You can tell he's a high elf. I mean, you know, because you're pretty adept at telling that. He has this long cigarette. And he's just like, "Oh, how are you?"
I guess I'm fine. Is he the only one I see there?
They're all smoking long cigarettes.
Somebody
Yeah.
Somebody else.
So, no. What brings you out to the courtyard? Would you like a cigarette? He pulls out a really long cigarette box.
No, thank you.
Okay. And he goes,
Yeah, I'm gonna say, is that how long? This thing is-
So yes, there's a few other people standing around.
I walk on.
And as you walk away, you hear him, he goes, "Bitch." They're very elf-like. off.
She does because all elves act like
He's a high elf. Isn't that how they act?
I am from the high elves. Did I?
You're only half.
Yeah, but
You're only half douche. Yeah. Half a high.
I was raised by the high elves.
You're a medium
Yeah.
elf.
Yeah.
Medium, yeah.
I'm the high half. High half. Okay, so you want to approach one of the other humanoids out there? So one of them is this like standing there's like a cat-like humanoid that's standing there, a bird-like humanoid, and two humans, and they're all just kind of chatting. You can tell they kind of know each other. They actually look like they've actually seen some real-life combat and stuff. They look ready to go.
Well met.
So the cat one looks at you. She goes, "Hello." And the bird one looks, "How are ya?" And one of the humans, one of the humans starts laughing. He's like, "Don't mind my friends. Good evening to you.
Good evening.
So, I hear you are one of the new invitees to the Colosseum."
I am. Have you all played this game?
We have. The four of us have actually completed it.
Oh, so do the victors get to choose to stay then?
The victors get to stay. If you are invited, you are always invited. The victors, yes, there's perks that come to finishing all the tiers.
What perks then? Perhaps this will help in the continuation.
Unfortunately,
Oh, is that classified?
it is. We cannot speak of this.
Well, any suggestions or tips for tomorrow or tonight or whatever the game is supposed to be?
He's like looking at you. Make a persuasion.
With advantage because you're blonde hair.
Yeah, I'll give you. Yeah, take it. Have advantage.
Because I have one.
Yeah.
Oh my god. 17.
Okay. I can give you a small tip. He looks around. You can tell he's really not supposed to be doing this. Have some area of effect spells at the ready. Did you not hear that from me?
Maybe if it has a hand, then it must have a mouth too.
Only thrown.
Throw bird.
Oh yes, that's what I was thinking. Food. Yes. Food. There. He goes, did you perhaps think of what you would have liked when you threw your coin into the fountain?
Yes, I wished for luck during the game.
I'm sure blessings will be upon you then.
I am hoping for that. It seems to be very magical, this mountain.
Everything here is magic. And as he says that, he kind of points up, and you see that like there's just this giant, just some type of, just beautifully colored kind of skyline that just encompasses over this, almost like like multiple wizards would have to create something like this, very high-powered wizards.
I appreciate the magic.
It's like, there's a reason we get away with what we get away with here. So you're inside, and your food comes out. She's like, "Here's your food. Oh, I hope the wait wasn't too long."
Well, what else do I have to do?
Yes. She brings you her food, and she kind of just stands there.
Oh, thank you. Oh, it sounds like you have a cough.
And she like,
Big problem.
she like,
Some cough medicine.
she just storms off. She was not happy with you. Tip her. It's too late.
Flash does not know that.
I know.
Funny.
Yeah. No, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Crash does not know that.
Uh-huh.
What do you want?
All right.
I bet you like 10 waiters coming out. There's like a line
Mm-hmm.
of people giving him his food.
Where are you at?
I'm still downstairs with them.
So you kind of glance over and you see the paladin that you came in with. Except this time he's doing this like horrible rendition of the worm on the dance floor. It almost looks like he's humping the floor. But you can tell he's trying really hard in his armor and everything. It's just like smacking the ground. Almost like a fish out of water.
No. Let me come and help you there, Paladin.
All you hear is
He grabs
paladin.
his leg.
Grab his legs, and just like you do with like a dirty carpet.
You just go with it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah.
Does his cod piece hit the floor?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Never know in armor you have a cod piece that covers up.
Maybe he doesn't.
Okay, maybe you don't have one.
He has armor everywhere
So-
except that one is bare.
Ready for access.
I gotta keep the rubies free. The red rubies.
So,
They're like, it's like crotchless, man. It's crotchless armor.
yeah, you're just like, yeah, it's just a big ruby, giant ruby.
and a cross.
Mm-hmm.
And a ruby.
Yeah.
And a cross.
Is that an innie or an outie? So you're so high that like you're just feeling the music, right? So, but what everyone else sees is this weird hairy human guy in a robe, and you in your armor, and he's going like this, and your body's just going with it,
Please tell
and
me
you're.
that his tail is smacking him in the face as that happens.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have a little
you have a
tail.
tail?
I do
No,
have a tail.
your tail's kind of coming up like this to.
Is it tucked in?
No, it's just kind of right here, right? And he's just like, "Ugh."
I start taking my tail and start like taking all over his face.
No, you don't even. You are incapable of even controlling yourself. It may be doing that. It's just got a mind of its own right now. You are just smashing into the ground though, as he's like giving you more. He's going in rhythm with you. Yep. So you're like this. This is your head,
You look like a
I'd
fucking
like to try to
wheelbarrow,
break it
dude.
and stand up.
huh?
Gonna
I'd like to
wake
try to
up
break
and be
it and
like,
stand up.
hi.
Okay.
However I would get out of that.
Roll for an athletics check with disadvantage.
11.
You can roll. Well, yeah. Is that the lowest one you rolled? With disadvantage. Was that?
One time.
Huh?
I only get to roll one time.
No, you roll twice. You take the lowest.
Ooh, 3 plus 5, 8.
8. No, you get like one leg out, and then you just fall even harder, and he quickly just grabs that leg, and he's just laughing. You just hear,
Ah!
and all you hear is. But you feel no pain. You're having a good time. This is like more fun than you've had in a long time. June?
So after I saw peacock statue, then I run down to the dance, and I pull out my little pan flute.
Oh, okay. And
Join the bards.
okay, so you go up to the stage, and how do you want to like? It's loud, so they can't hear you talk. How do you want to get their attention?
Oh, I'm just gonna start playing.
Well, they won't be able to hear. It's so loud. So you want to just walk on stage and start playing? Okay, yeah. So you just walk up on stage, and there's one guy playing his pan flute like just amazingly. And he's like kind of looking over. He's like, meh, and he scoots over. Roll a performance check.
15.
15. Okay. You're just part of the group now. You know, one of them looks over at you, kind of gives you a wink, you know, while he's playing his lute. You know, and then one of the wizards starts shooting sparks over your head, and you know, so yeah, you're rocking it. You're still in a wheelchair. What do you want to do?
No, I got healed.
Oh, he healed you?
Declared.
Bruh. It was like, I mean,
Healed.
okay. You're able to walk now. You're a little sore still. like up in here, you're a little sore.
Dave's trying to heal.
But I don't show it.
Apollo
No.
is trying to
I feel
heal
it.
his
Yeah,
Show it.
yeah.
I go for another drink.
Wow.
Okay.
We're all gonna die. On tier 1.
I think we should prepare for our battle soon.
Business is bucky.
Tonight.
Ha ha!
So did you ask the bartender that? Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Well then. And you see her, she goes like this. Yeah. She snaps her fingers like this. And almost like right behind you in a really creepy way, Shiloh pops up and he's like, I heard you're ready to fight in tier 1. Oh, you guys look like shit. Where's the rest of your group?
Excuse me.
My armor's all like half jacked up. Laid out on the
You're missing
floor.
your cod
Huh?
piece.
Can you
It's
grab
all
them?
jacked up, dude.
You like me to gather?
Gather the please for us.
What about your brave leader over there? And he looks and he sees you. He's like, I'll gather them.
Portland reminded us.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And then he just kind of goes down like this. And then everybody who's not at the bar currently hears a voice in their head. Says, this is Shiloh. Come to the bar to the west side of the building, please.
I walk to the bar.
I guess it's showtime.
I grab a couple pieces of the whatever turkey and put it in my pockets.
Give all my friends a hug. Oh, I'll see you later.
Napoleon Dynamite.
That's right, get your own tots. Just shake water and get the ale into my mouth as I'm walking.
Baby, this looks like pubes coming out.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
So do you come to the bar with Peebo? She's like, Mr. Peebo, it's good to see you again. You know that I can't take you in there, though. It would be an unfair advantage to the team.
Okay, but Peacock can watch, right?
He will be in attendance for sure.
Like the front row.
If you would like him, there is a VIP section for your family and friends. He may be there.
He's my family.
Okay. But if he interjects in any way, you are disqualified, and we will melt his statue down. And people's like, all right,
He won't tell me anything.
okay. He's, what the hell happened to you?
And I just jump on the board and I just take up my flap and I just like,
Ah, Jesus, you were hanging out with the goblins.
yeah!
Oh my God.
You got some stuff on your stuff, dude.
No, he's like baked.
All black and dirty from the dust
Mhm.
on the floor.
It's like,
Ew.
he's like, I thought you guys were gonna be a little different. First timers always go a little crazy. And he goes like this, and then one of those doors kind of, like you see these two giant doors, and one of them just kind of cracks, and this cleric comes out. Just older cleric guy, looks very powerful. He's like, did you summon me, sir? He's like, oh, oh. He's like, oh, might take everything I have. So he just starts doing his thing and just summoning or casting spells, like with his hands just moving, and he's just whispering stuff. And he kind of goes like this, and everybody just feels this like just wave of energy go over him, and you just feel like you're refreshed and you're sobered up. Yeah. And he's like, looks over Shiloh and he goes,
I'm like standing there and I'm kind of like,
no. He's like, I thought this group would be different. He's like, that's what I said. Okay. And he goes back in the doors and they close. He's like, are you guys ready to participate in Tier 1?
Ready as I'm gonna be.
So he goes, please enter into these doors. He snaps his fingers and the doors start opening. Now they're open. And you guys, from where you're at, you're not in there yet, but you can kind of see, it's kind of like, it's just like dimly lit in there. You could tell there's maybe about just 50 feet from that door to like another giant like wrought iron door, like just big gate. And you see some random humanoid figures inside of this room. You guys want to go in? Okay. So you walk in, and
You said it's gone.
I said,
it's
wait,
just dimly lit.
my sword. Where's my sword?
Oh.
She said?
He looks at you and he goes, I'm amused. And he goes, and you get the sense that that smile means like he thought it was the funniest joke he's ever heard. He's like, let me find your sword. And he goes like this.
That's definitely what she said.
He's like, you like mess up his whole spell. He's like, and then the Goliath that took your sword away comes in. He's like, is he ready for it now? And he kind of like hands it to you, like pushes it to your chest softly for him, but for you, it kind of knocks the wind out of you a little bit.
Oh, ay, Dios mío. Gracias.
Okay. He like leaves.
Gracias, abuelo.
You know, whatever that means. He goes, okay, you guys need to go check in with this gentleman here. And up walks this halfling, and he's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be the announcer tonight for you guys. What do you guys call yourselves?
Boss team number 1.
Boss team number 1, huh? That is wait.
Boss team number 1 it is?
Boss team number 1, that is incorrect, or what he said is incorrect? Then what are you called?
We never picked the name.
Boss team number 1 it is. Let's get the show on the road.
You guys want to take a break and then figure out a name? Because if you go into this battle as boss team number 1, it'd probably become lore. But yeah, I don't know how to stop it, by the way. Oh, did you guys decide on a group name?
Oh,
No, we did not.
That's probably going to be
Los
next
Banditos.
session.
Yeah.
natural ones.
You guys want to go with the Goonies?
The mighty.
The Goonies.
The goodies. Get it now. The goodies.
The Goodies?
Goonies never say
The
die.
goodies.
Zero to hero. Just kidding.
Get it now.
Yeah, you guys could be the Goonies ZTH. Zero to hero. Okay. We ready? Are we on?
Yeah, ZTE.
Is everything going? All right. So, have you guys thought of your team name?
We are the goonies.
Z Goonies, huh?
The goonies.
The Goonies.
That's the way.
Yeah, Zephyrin would say Z.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Goonies, good enough.
So he goes up to the. He goes up to like what looks like almost this kind of this megaphone kind of coming out of the wall with like this pipe that seems to come up and go out. And he goes up to it and he goes, "Attention! Attention!" He goes, "Tonight's event is about to begin!" And you guys hear like thunderous applause, like almost shakes this place. You could just tell there is like thousands of people out there watching you. And he goes, "Today's challengers are called the Goonies." And it was like, ah. He goes, "And let me introduce you. Here they are." And like the gates open, and everybody make a, I know, I didn't plan it out. Everybody make a performance check.
One.
Really? Okay.
What kind of check?
Performance?
11.
Okay.
Is on fire.
4, okay.
Minus 2.
Okay, you're good.
12.
12. Okay. So, the gate opens. He's like, "You guys, your crowd awaits." And then you guys walk out in like almost this V formation, right? And if this is a movie, you guys would be going like in slow motion. And most of you, like, the two of you, you're just like you guys are just playing to the crowd, right? They're like, ah! You know, the rest of you kind of do all right, yep. And they're just screaming. You just got this like, just walk to you, right? They're like, you've been here before. You feel comfortable here. The two of you, though, you guys are like,
I just get
and
so
you,
held up in my
yeah,
blonde hair.
you trip, and you like fall flat, and you get back up, and you got like dirt on your face. You stumble, and you're like, oh, but you catch yourself, but you know, it doesn't look very cool. The rest of you kind of do all right. So, as you guys come out, you guys are in the center of the arena, and you're just looking around at just what you guys see is you just see like around you is this probably like 9-10 foot tall, just solid rock wall, and above it is just all the stands. You guys see just thousands of people, and they're just everyone's going crazy. The place is like brightly lit. everybody you see up there, you recognize a bunch of them that were out on the dance floor or they were out there playing. Even the band's there, right? Like, this is a big event.
I'll wait till my goblin friend.
What's up, girlfriend? He goes, oh man, that dude ain't high no more. Ugh. How do you work this thing? I don't know. It's a big Colosseum. Damn it. Got it.
Hey, Dave, get the other one.
All right, we got let me try this. Dude, get your SS helmet out of here.
The bottom. There, I got it. Perfect. It's gonna slide. Put that thing back with a cup. Hold it.
So you guys are out there just hamming it up to the crowd. All of a sudden, this other gate
Can I go
opens
ahead
up.
and cast Mage Armor?
Yes. Anybody want to do anything real quick? Now's the time.
Yeah.
Like, not like attack or anything,
Well,
but
no, yeah. Since I can leap really far, I just want to like show up and start leaping around like Super Mario, just all around.
okay. Everyone starts like applauding and like it's the coolest thing, right? And they're all hammered, so this is
As soon
awesome.
as I see the first, whatever it is, enter the.
Okay.
I'm gonna who has,
I cast Hunter's Mark.
who has
Whoops.
low armor? That's Hunter's Mark. There's nobody else has low armor.
Oh, that's when you open the door.
I have a 14.
You have a 14.
What's your armor class?
Mine's not that good. I'm only an 18.
Shut up, Dave.
What's your armor classes?
I'm 14, but if I cast Blade Sound and I cast Shield, I go up to 20.
you're like twice.
So he's the lowest.
Okay. What's your dexterity?
Decent. Plus 3.
So give him the character.
I'll just go ahead and cast Mage Armor on you, so you're at 16.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast False Light.
Okay, what does that do?
Where's,
I get,
where are we?
I gain 1d4 plus 4.
Okay.
There's people out there.
Yeah, I just setting them up. They haven't completely walked out yet.
Okay, well, I'll cast Wind on Flame then.
Yeah.
My character is.
Like the gate's opening as we're doing this, so they'll come out.
You have it out? Or is it in there?
Probably in there.
Is there a dude with an afro in here you want me to use? You
Yeah, put it up there.
want to use Nexium?
That worked.
Where do you want to be? Like more in the back?
Can you just grab his dude?
Who am I missing?
It's me.
He's
Oh.
in there somewhere.
Oh, that's right. You got your
I like that.
this one.
Yeah.
Where do you want to be? In the front more?
Sure.
All right. So you guys do all your stuff, and then all of a sudden the gate starts opening.
Not like a Ragnarok.
And all of a sudden, yeah, like, so what you hear though actually is this loud roar is, "Ah!" And then he comes out and you hear a bunch of little roars after, "Ah!" And you see standing in front of you this ogre, and he just points his sword at you guys. He goes, "Ah!" And then they all go, "Ah!" And the announcer goes, "Huh?"
What do the other ones look like?
Make a, what would it be? Just do a perception check. I'll let you know if you get it.
We have to be careful. What's our move?
8.
Oh, they just look like greenish humanoids. All right, so the announcer comes on and goes, "Everybody, roll for initiative." He didn't really say that, but his dad dramatic effect to it. Someone want to keep track of the? Do we have the thing? Did we find it?
19 plus, what do we use?
Round one, fight!
17.
20 to 15?
8. Okay.
Top 20 to 15? What?
Yeah.
He's asking.
19.
You got 17.
Who got 6?
Sorry, I figured since it was Dungeons and Dragons, some like 1980s heavy metal would go pretty well with it.
15 to 10?
Little guitar solo. God, I miss guitar solos.
10?
Should bring those back.
Plus 10 to 15.
I got 16.
Ten to 5.
Me.
What'd you get?
8.
7.
7.
Who has the higher dexterity?
Mine's plus 3.
Plus 3, 2.
You go first. You go. Okay. You go. Okay. 5 to 1. Anybody? No? That's it?
I'm at the very end.
All right.
Galen, you're up. Polyon, Carwin, Bad Guys, Zeph, Tansy, Crash, I'm at the end.
Okay. I cast Blade Song as a bonus action, and then I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb
Okay.
at
Is there a saving throw to that?
Nope.
Huh? Okay.
Attack.
So we're starting, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're just attacking them?
the ogre.
Yeah.
Wait, maybe we don't want to kill him.
You want to kill him?
Okay.
Yeah.
This is just round one.
Maybe the trial is persuade.
Okay, so
Did not kill you?
it is a 27.
Okay.
It's a hit
Yeah, that hits.
at the ogre.
The ogre? Okay.
So it is going to be a big ball of fire.
Is there like is it an area of effect or is it just hit him? Okay. Let me find something to write on.
Take this?
Yeah, just some paper.
Let's take the whole thing.
Oh, thank you. Thanks. Sorry. Should've-
Oh!
Hey, it's still pretty
How far are we? Super far, huh?
Yeah. All right. How much?
9.
9. Okay. All right. Who's next? Is that it?
Yeah, and I cast Blade Song as a bonus action, so that just enhances my stuff.
Okay.
just makes me more relaxed.
Blade Song of Badassery.
That's bad.
Apollyon,
What?
your turn.
Oh, I
Do
suppose.
you have the initiative?
Huh?
Do you have the initiative?
Oh yeah, I can go. Yeah. Apollyon.
I'll just leap forward 45 paces.
You said straightforward, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm probably not with a melee attack, right?
No.
Um,
Is the leap your movement or is that an action?
It's movement.
Is it? Okay.
Counts as movement.
so as my action, can I? I probably can't attack him from there, can I?
With melee, no. With a magic, yeah.
I don't have any magic.
Do you have any ranged attacks?
Um,
You have a bow and arrow or something?
No. I'll just sit there and look at them.
You could hold it until, like, if they move in to attack you, right? You can do that, right? Yeah, you can hold your action.
Your trigger action though. You know, say what do you want to happen, and then that will release your action.
I'd rather just be right there.
Huh? So, I mean, if they come in and attack you, you don't want to be able to attack them, to use your attack action?
No, I would. Yeah, I would.
Yeah, that's what he means. Like, so
Yeah,
you
yeah.
tell
You
me.
hold your attack
Yeah.
action. So if you say, if they come towards me, I'm going to attack them.
Okay.
If they come within melee, then I'll use my attack.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So you hold your action until that happens. Carwin?
Okay, so I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the ogre as a bonus
Okay.
action, and then I'm going to pull out just one of my regular arrows and fire with my longbow.
Okay. Roll the hit. What is his
Crit.
well, that hits.
Very nice.
Oh, you guys might be getting this 100 gold pretty easily.
Okay.
It's a lot of dice.
So 7 plus 3, double is 10, plus Hunter's Mark. So it's, what, 21?
Sounds good to me. Okay. Is that it? All right. Oh, bad guy's turn. All right. The ogre comes in to you, and he's gonna attack you. So I think you do your action after his, right? Is that how that works, or can you do it before?
He does his action.
Okay. Then roll the hit on the ogre.
5.
Plus what?
Probably not gonna be enough, right? What am I using to hit him?
I don't know.
Proficiency bonus?
No, whatever your weapon says, probably plus your strength and your your proficiency and your strength.
Plus, what is it?
Plus 3.
No, it doesn't. Yeah. Okay. All right. So he's gonna attack you. Apollyon. Ogre's attacking Apollyon. 22. Okay. So you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage. Other 30. Well, let's do that. And this little guy is gonna attack you also. Seven. Okay. So you see this little green figure come in to hit you and just swings right by you and misses. Almost comically. All right. Zephyrin.
I move up 30 paces.
Whoops. Probably don't want to. There you go. Do you want to hold your action?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay. All right. So Tansy. Okay.
Or I mean like 5.
Oh, 5 spaces. Sorry, I think 5 feet.
I thought you said 5 paces too.
Yeah. Oh.
Let's do this one.
Fireball.
Fireball.
Oh, I was like, oh, wait.
Little one.
Right
We
here?
don't have fireball yet. We're
Right in
not
front
at
of
that
me.
level.
Oh, that one?
That one.
Okay. Roll to hit, I think.
No, we don't have areas of effect spells yet because we're not that level yet.
It was just round 1.
Round 2.
Round 2, more like round squared.
21.
That hits.
7 goblins and 2
So take 6 fire damage.
Okay. Let's do it my pen. No. Yeah, I just had mine a second ago. Oh well. I'll use one of the many other pens I have. Rotten. How many did he take?
6 fire. The little guy.
Little goblin.
In front.
3. Okay. He's still doing alright. Who's next? Crash.
I'll move up 5 squares next to Tansy. Look at her. Like, that was pretty good.
How far you move up? Sorry.
Next 5 squares.
Which one are you? This one?
That's pretty good. I'm gonna do the same thing. Fireball.
Okay.
Fire. That same.
Okay.
That's bad. I'm pretty sure that hits 19 plus.
That hits.
Plus 3, 10.
Okay. So you see Crash just choo choo choo. These firebolts just nail this guy, and you know the look on this guy's face is like, oh crap, and boom, he's out.
Give Crash a high 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the leader of the team, Rob.
Leader.
Is that a bed right there?
Yeah, these are all. Yeah.
Okay. What's your name? Then do Rare Frost.
Okay.
That's 10.
Misses.
Okay. And then I'll just sit back.
Okay.
That's all right, Rob.
Galeth.
Performance
I'll do
inside.
magic missile on that dude, and that small guy, that little guy.
This one, that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can only pick
10.
one. You can only pick one if you're in the center of all your darts.
Huh? How am I summing up all my darts?
It's not. It's like one. The 1d4 plus 1 will go to one. 1d4 plus 1 will go to another.
Yeah.
And you just summed up all your d4s.
No, I know. Oh, okay. So it'll be 2, 5,
2 to
and
1.
3.
Okay. 5 to another.
Yeah, and then 3.
Okay. All right. Apollyon.
Oh, and I'm moving.
Oh, sorry.
Or actually, I'll move like I have 30.
Right there. Okay.
I'm gonna attack the big guy.
Okay.
8.
Ooh, no. Sorry.
Yeah.
So you see Apollyon. Ah!
You rolled an 8 plus.
Oh, you rolled an 8.
Proficiency plus your strength. So it's probably more
What are
like
you
13.
attacking with?
I think it's probably more like a 13.
My proficiency is a 2.
Your strength is.
Plus
The
3.
strength is
So you hit. That hits.
Oh, cool. Okay. Six,
Okay. Plus. Yep.
11. Right?
No, it'd just be 9.
Okay. What's the attack plus 2 mean?
That's just for to hit.
Actually, he does get that because he chose that feat or that paladin trait, so he gets that plus.
Oh, he does get that plus 2? Oh, look at that. I didn't know that was a.
Has to get 11.
That's fancy. Okay. I did not know that. That's a nice little feat.
That up too when I was playing his character the other day.
Oh.
So he's like looking alright.
I mean, yeah, he's hurt a little bit.
Did a little bit.
Mm-hmm. He looks like he's ready to go home. It's been a rough week.
How about I just keep standing right there?
Okay. Carwin?
No danger.
Alright, so I'm gonna shoot at the ogre again
Okay.
with my longbow. Where are my hunter's markings? And 15.
Yeah, that hits.
So that would be 12.
12. Okay. So you see Carwin pull back her bow, shoots, dead center right in the ogre. He kind of falls and drops. He's just like, and he just kind of barely gets up. He's really ready to go home.
I yell, "You're going down,
He's just
giant
like,
smelly thing."
he's just like he's been here before. Uh-oh, what happened here? It just shows a background where, did I bump something?
Yeah.
This one? One of these?
Shut it down.
Pull it out and put it back in?
Try it.
But just the tip.
Oh, I don't know how to do any of that.
Just close it. Well, it says stop right there.